Welcome. Today we are talking about a very specific kind of stress, making good money and still feeling broke. If this feels personal, you are not alone. Many thought more income would mean less anxiety. They imagined organized bills and peaceful savings. But the paycheck grew, and life somehow got more expensive at the same speed. Here's the first idea. The paycheck is loud, but the leaks are quiet. When money arrives, you feel good, then fixed bills hit, and suddenly your account looks like it's buffering. The problem is tracking the big number, not the flow. The question is not just how much comes in, but how much is left after promises and habits you barely notice. Let us separate two things: being broke and feeling broke. Feeling broke can happen even with a decent income if the money has no clear assignment. This lack of clarity creates stress. The issue is often clarity, not character. With a clear system, you stop asking if you can afford something and ask, which bucket is this coming from? Here is the broke feeling formula. Income minus commitments minus leaks equals pressure. Commitments are the non-negotiable bills. Leaks are the small, convenient things you barely notice. Invisible money is expensive money. When people say they don't know where their money goes, they mean it leaves through categories they haven't named yet. Lifestyle creep is sneaky because it looks reasonable. Every raise is immediately absorbed into a bigger lifestyle. Your income goes up, but your financial margin does not. The goal is not to punish yourself, but to let part of every raise improve your life now, and the other part buy your freedom later. Life does not bill you politely every 30 days. Car maintenance, holidays, birthdays, and annual subscriptions are predictable, but irregular. When people fail to prepare, these expenses are paid with a credit card, turning a predictable cost into debt. Create sinking funds by setting aside small monthly amounts for future known expenses. Stop being surprised by what was always coming. Debt is a claim on your future paychecks, making good money feel powerless. Your income leaves for decisions made in the past. Minimum payments create the feeling of management without much progress. If debt is part of your pressure, list every debt, interest rate, minimum payment, and balance. You need a scoreboard to defeat the fog. Convenience is one of the biggest spending categories people underestimate. A delivery meal is more than just food. It includes multiple fees. Convenience is valuable when it protects your time, but if it becomes the default, it quietly raises the cost of your life. Which convenience purchases are actually making your life better, and which are covering poor planning? Social pressure is a real expense category. People often overspend in group chats, for dinners, trips, and gifts. Spending can feel like belonging, and saying no can feel like rejection. Decide your social budget before the invitation arrives. Your answer should be based on a number you already chose, not guilt. Your relationship should not require financial cosplay. Money is emotional. People spend when they are tired, bored, or stressed. A purchase is often about a mood. If spending solves an emotional problem, simply removing the spending feels like punishment. Ask yourself what you hope a purchase will do for you. Create a pause, like a 24-hour rule, for non-essential purchases. A budget is not restriction, it is permission. A good budget reduces guilt. Keep it simple with 4 buckets: needs, future, debt, and fun. The point is not to become a spreadsheet expert, but to stop every purchase from becoming a moral debate. You can spend on fun, because the necessities are covered. Here is a simple 24-hour reset. First, list your actual monthly take-home income. Second, list every fixed commitment. Third, find the leaks by reviewing the last 30 days of spending. Fourth, assign every leftover dollar before it disappears. This exercise replaces vibes with visibility. Vibes are terrible accountants. If you feel broke, the first goal is to stop small problems from becoming credit card problems. Start with a mini emergency fund, $500, then $1,000, then 1 month of expenses. Without a buffer, every surprise becomes debt that charges interest. This fund is a shock absorber, not vacation money. Boring money is underrated. It lets you sleep. Use the raise rule. When your income increases, plan where the increase goes in advance. A simple 50-50 split works well. 50% for your future and 50% to improve your life now. If you don't claim part of the raise for your goals, lifestyle creep will claim all of it. The real flex is making more money and keeping some of the freedom it was supposed to create. Automation is a great tool for people who feel financially scattered. The idea is to move important money before you accidentally spend it. On payday, automatically save, pay extra debt, then pay bills, and spend what is left. This protects you from decision fatigue. Create the path once, and let your money follow it. If tracking every purchase feels overwhelming, start with the 3 numbers that tell the truth. Margin: how much is left after essentials and commitments? Debt: total balance, minimum payments, and direction. Net worth: assets minus debts. You are tracking these numbers to see the direction of your money, not for perfection. You do not need a perfect budget. You need a repeatable one. Consistency beats intensity. Try a weekly 15-minute check-in, a monthly 60-minute reset, and a quarterly cleanup to cancel or adjust. The goal is to keep your money visible enough so it cannot quietly run away. A simple plan repeated for 6 months is powerful. The goal is not to feel rich but to feel free. Start by naming the leaks and building a buffer. Automate your future savings and spend on purpose. Directed money creates peace. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped, share it with someone who makes decent money but still feels financial pressure.